Okay, so now we're gonna go to a little fun segment I put together where I basically researched kind of weird
Oh, here we go.
church news headlines from the past week. Some of these are a little older than a week because this is our first one, so I was a little more creative by going back. I took a little more leeway going back.
Sure,
But
sure.
this is roughly the past month
All right.
of kind of weird church headlines. So the first one is life-sized Pope cutout stolen from church, returned.
Well, yeah.
A
Wow.
life-size Pope cutout.
I mean, did they think it was the real Pope and then return it after?
My question is, were they unhappy with it?
Oh, well, I would be.
Why would they return it?
Yeah.
It says authorities say a life-size cutout of Pope Francis was stolen from a New Jersey church during a bingo fundraiser.
Oh, okay. See,
Has been returned intact.
intact. Okay, so they didn't do anything to it that we know of.
Yes, but the Pope is okay.
Okay, all right. At least the cutout. The cutout.
This one segues into it. Stolen church bell returned.
Okay.
It was a 400-pound bell stolen from the Bizzell United Methodist Church. Has been returned. Pastor Don tells the news that he had faith the bell would come back, and it was probably just some kids.
Okay, so he's saying that a group of adolescents
Stole a
stole
400-pound.
a 400-pound bell from a church. Now, I would assume, was this bell in use? Was it hanging? Did it say?
It looks like it's just sitting
Was
out.
it just sitting out
Looks
there?
like it's just sitting
just
out.
a lawn ornament?
I'm guessing.
Just a 400-pound lawn ornament.
Apparently.
Okay, and so a group of adolescents, man, kids are eating their Wheaties now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
400 pounds, man.
There's no way as a kid I would have been able, even with a group of friends that I
would not have been motivated enough. Been like, hey, man, let's
Yeah.
go take that bell. Oh, it's 400 pounds.
What
Else they got?
What would they plan to do with it? That's my question.
I don't know if they just rolled it around. And the fact that they brought it back shows some character.
And by the way, these kids, did they have a vehicle to put it in?
That's what I'm wondering. Because he said kids, not teens or young adults.
Young adults or kids. I mean, my mind goes like 4th, 5th, 6th grade.
Same. I see a bunch of kids like those little red wagons, and
yeah.
they've got the bell in. and they're carrying down
like
the
a
street.
radio flyer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man allegedly destroys church flowers while drunk. The funny thing about this is it says allegedly destroys church flowers. Like,
I feel like that would be a cut or dry.
I feel like that's a.
Cut and dry.
Yeah. This one is actually from Argentina. Feminists in Pope's Argentina stage topless protest against the church demanding free abortion and other types of women health care.
That's an onion. There's a lot of layers to that. I don't. Wow. I don't know.
Oh, this next one's even better. Gayest bake sale. Organizers ask Mormon church
Who judges that,
for
by the way?
4.4 thousand donation.
Gayest bake sale.
The actual cause is pretty good. It says organizers say proceeds would go to survivors of suicide support group.
Well, that's good.
But the fact that this says organizers of a gay-themed bake sale in Salt Lake City have asked...
Gay themed, what is that?
I don't know.
Like, I feel like
just like a bunch of
homosexuals-
rainbow?
Yeah, that's what I feel like. Homosexuals get upset when we kind of generalize them and we kind of stereotype them, but yet they're stereotyping themselves here. What does gayest mean? Is that what does it take to look gay?
See, the first thing I thought of was a bunch of phallic baked goods.
Right.
But I'm thinking it's more just like rainbow themed.
Since when is a rainbow gay?
I don't know. Tell that to God.
Yeah, because last time I checked, it was a promise.
This one should be kind of obvious. Everyone knows this by now, but it's still funny. Donald Trump throws paper towels into crowd at a church during one-day Puerto Rico visit.
Okay, so what was he trying to accomplish here?
He was passing out the supplies and he was throwing them at
Okay,
people.
okay.
He's throwing up like
So he's just like throwing haymakers at people.
Yep.
Just like fastballs.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
This one says mystery mourner has been crashing every funeral at local church for 14 years to tuck into free buffet at wake.
Now, see, this is my kind of criminal. And I don't know if he's not really a criminal because what law did he break? That's what it begs the question. What law did he break?
Plot twist, it's a woman.
No. See, I just assumed that.
The unnamed
Shame on me.
The unnamed woman has been accused of intruding by families, but the priest says he is powerless to stop her from going to services.
He's powerless.
He's powerless.
He's dead in his sins.
He's just like, it's up to God.
That's right.
God will take care of you.
Wouldn't you say he has a complete inability to stop her?
I mean, he just tackles her. This one says, church where worshipers are served alcohol and Satan is a brother. And this is not brother like a brother, like it's a brother.
Yeah,
Like, this is what that's what it's implying.
Oh my goodness.
Like I don't even know. I don't even really want to read the article, because it's just weird. And the last one.
We don't want to get canceled before we get going here.
And the last one, which is probably my favorite. UK church apologizes for hosting fashion show glorifying Satan.
Okay, so how did it glorify Satan?
There's a picture here. It's because they're doing just a fashion show, UK, and
Sure.
apparently it was like a bunch of themes from what I can understand, like angels coming out and demons coming out, but they had Satan come out as like it was like a woman with red hair and horns and
Because we know that's what Satan looks like.
Yes, so the UK church had to apologize for glorifying Satan. And Satan looks actually pretty good in this.
Satan's attractive, huh?
Satan's very attractive, actually.
Okay, all right.
An Anglican church in London has apologized for allowing. Oh,
What do you got going there?
it was this ad. Stupid websites. This is what you get when you go to these really low budget church websites.
That's right. They're trying to make money.
Yeah, so they force the ads on you.
That's right. Kind of like YouTube.
It looks like they had to apologize because there's some kind of laws there that prevent you from doing certain things, kind of like because they don't have free speech.
Okay. Okay.
So there's a law prohibiting certain things, and that's one of the things. Those are some weird headlines.
Yeah, that was definitely plenty. My favorite has to be the young lady that helped herself to the buffet during
14 years.
Yeah.
14
years of robbing buffets.
Yeah, and the pastor said, you know, she can still do it. I can't stop her. It's not like I can hit a woman.
That's just right.